Makeup Monday. You might be able to tell by this and half my face that it's a makeup tutorial. We are going to be going with a summer tutorial. These particular colors will look best on brown and green eyes, or if you are lucky enough to be naturally born with those amethyst eyes, or if you regularly wear those contacts, this is gonna look great. It doesn't look terrible for blue eyes. It's just not the most ultimate flattering color for blue eyes. And this is not only Makeup Monday, but some of the products we're gonna be using, the main ones are the Coastal Scents 88 palettes. That's right, these bad boys. So it's like Throwback Thursday and Makeup Monday smushed into one video. And I'm actually recording this on a Wednesday. And by George, it's a mega video, or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Also, because it's a summer makeup tutorial, go ahead and forgive me that I'm wearing long sleeves. The particular day that I'm recording, it's cold. It's May. It should not be this peaching cold. Just saying. Alright, let's get ourselves on started. I cannot go any lower, and I can't zoom my camera in anymore. So we're going to start with this. This is a L'Oreal Color 24-hour color tattoo, and it is in the color Barely Branded. It's very similar to the Bare Study Paint Pot. But we're going to just get this all the way up to the brow. And we're going to take whatever is left on our finger and just drag it along underneath, because we are going to put a shadow underneath. So and this doesn't need to be super opaque for this particular bit. Then we're going to be taking a flat brush, and I'm just dropping everything on the floor. Hold on a second. All right, back into action. This is going to be fun to try and do. So with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not third color down. Okay, we're just gonna redo that. With our 88 shimmer palette, yes, my lid broke. Going with the third color down using a flat paddle brush. Come on, do your zoom. Go on. Okay, it doesn't want to zoom. But this is a light, very pale teal. And I can't even do that with that hand. I will never understand how girls who are not ambidextrous do their eye makeup. I don't understand it. And we're just getting that all over the lid. Then we are going to top it with this, the second one down, fourth row over. And it is just it's a very deep teal, sort of a peacock blue, I would describe it as. And we're just going to lightly put that over the lid as well. There we go. And with shimmer shadows, a lot of fallout, we're doing the foundation afterwards. Now, once you get that all over your face, we're going to go in with a thin, pardon the look of my brush, a thin blending brush, or a crease brush, if you will. And we are going to take that same smoky, deep teal, that peacock blue, and we're going to go in a nice little crescent moon, upside down U shape, right into our crease. Now I have hooded lids, so I keep my lids open. That way I can bring the color up right to where I need it, because otherwise when I open my eyes, you can't see any of the crease color. So I keep my eyes open while I do this, because otherwise there'll just be stuff right here and then you won't see color. Don't need that in our lives. Then we are going to take a jade green, which is the third one up from the fourth row over. And I'm actually going to tap that one off. And we're going to put that into our crease to give it just a little bit more dimension. And I'm going to slowly increase that color until I have the shade that I want. Think of this as like a mermaid's tail with no purple. Then, with the same brush, but I am going to just dab it off on a cloth that has a little bit of makeup remover on it. And just to give it a little bit of a quick clean, then with the Coastal Scents 88 Warm Palette, we're going to go for this charcoal gray right in the corner. And this does have shimmer in it as well. If you were really careful, you could do this with Dark Soul from MAC if you really wanted to. And this is just going to go into that inner corner, outer V, just to darken it up and give the inner crease a little bit of color. And again, we're just slowly building that. We're not putting a whole bunch on at once. And as you can see, I am closing my eye and then opening it alternatively so that I get it in the perfect place that I wanted. Underneath the eye, the color that we're going to use is actually a lemon yellow, which is very shimmery. It's the third one down, second row over. And this is extremely shimmery, and like I said, it's a very lemon yellow. Or if you had a really pale gold, you could also do it. And we're just making a small line underneath our eyes. With a fluffy brush, I'm going to sweep underneath it. And you could use this with a makeup wipe, or if you wanted to do whatever, but with a little bit of this, I'm just going to swipe up gently just to get rid of any smudging that happened underneath there. Then for a highlight color, I'm just going in with a slightly yellowed peach tone. So I'm going in with something that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but also has a bit more of a yellow hint to it. Because I find that it connects the underneath color nicely without being so stark and contrasty, and it doesn't look like there's absolutely nothing there. After that, we're gonna go do our eyebrows. I use one of these eyebrow brushes, and I take my warm palette and I just take two colors, one that's slightly lighter than my hair and one that's slightly darker than my eyebrow. And I mix them together so that you end up with and I put it in both ways so that both colors. And what I do, that way I get a nice mix going on to my eyebrows. So I start at the top and just make quick, small strokes. And instead of having to do each individual hair stroke, this just makes a nice, even look. Again, take my brush, get rid of any excess on the brush. And I prefer using a cloth with makeup remover rather than a makeup wipe, because with makeup wipes, when I do that, these tend to pull the little fibers. And then I go through with this, or if you have a spoolie, you can go through and clean that up. But that way it doesn't look too filled in and it doesn't look overly fake, but it looks like you did something to your brows. Going to go in with an eyeliner. This is the Physicians Formula eyeliner, and it is my favorite because I can hold it like a pen. Give a little wing where I need the wing, and just go straight across, and I can go in and fill in any areas that were missed. I'm going in with a gold eyeliner. This is Gold Mine from I'm going in with an eyeliner. This is Gold Mine from Urban Decay. And this one is a little bit more subdued. It's a bit more of a light gold rather than a bam gold like El Dorado. Although from a distance on your eyes, I honestly don't think anyone would be able to tell the difference. Oh, I poked myself in the eye. All right, my eye is immediately red. Do that to myself. Shu Uemura eyelash curlers. Just going to give it some squeezes here, curl those eyelashes. It's really creepy to see your eye go up like that. And I'm using the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Mascara. I have mentioned that I do adore this particular mascara. Do you hear banging? I don't know what that is. I apologize. All right, for my face, I'm going to go in. You have to shake this well. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. So when you open this, it's a dropper, and I'm using the Bare Minerals face brush, which has a little bit of a dip. I don't know what the service of the dip is. I don't know what it does or what it is supposed to do. But I squeeze it on there and then do a little stipple down the neck on my nose. And then go in and blend. Blend like the wind, bullseye. Then I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil in Translucent. And this is one of my favorite powders. I just put a little bit into the lid. Now I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Ombre Blush CC Radiance. And what this does is it has this nice ombre effect, so you get a highlight all in one. And I like to bring that up to my temple. And then the very last thing, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Pocket Rocket in Max, which is just a peach lip gloss.